Welcome to Hunting Hundreds number 2. And thought I'd just start this off with a disclaimer that I should have put in the first video, but just to keep from ruffling any feathers. Um, I am currently level 52 and I played 326 hours as of this video. Um, so the main purpose of this is just entertainment. Um, I am competitive in that I have always, as long as I've been playing this game, hunted out, seeked, tried to find skilled players and kill them. I'm also trying out a few little sound effects to see if they work or whether they seem annoying or not. Good things to try. Like this P-51 with the 420mm cannons, it's a lot of fun. No brain, no pain. 3,035 hours. I'm also starting to use this US F8 F1 Bearcat a lot more. I've almost got it completely modded out, I think. And other than the firepower, the limit of the 420mm cannons, it's a great plane. It's fast, climbs like a rocket ship, turns pretty good in the right circumstances. I'd like to say I made it back to base and repaired and cleaned out the entire lobby, but that didn't happen. Anyway, Jester 29D, 2,643 hours. Here I am in what is my most played plane, the I-185 M71 version at battle rating 4.3 arcade. 3 closely mounted 23mm cannons, great rate of climb, fantastic roll rate, just a fun plane. I have more kills in this than anything, almost close to a 3-to-1 kill ratio. Highly recommend it. I have a video on it. This guy had 1,352 hours. I learned in my previous video, and it's continued in this, the lowest amount of hours I have yet seen for anybody to make 100 is 600 hours. Average is probably a little higher than that, but I'll draw some conclusions. If I do make a third video, I'll have enough data by then to draw some conclusions. On average, I'd guess about 1,000 hours to make level 100. Vox Voss, 2,658 hours. Now here I played my little M22, got a couple kills, got off an artillery strike, and then died. And then as I jumped into my little backup, I got an artillery kill on 100, so I had to include that in this. And an assist. I don't think I did anything else with this little bugger, but that's not the point. We're just showcasing the hundreds. Villians, 1,922 hours. Carpathia, one of my favorite maps. Not necessarily an easy one, but one I always like playing. Kept getting our butts pushed off the top, out the A point. Surprised that we actually won this game. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Copophonia forever. Here we are back in the P-51 with the 420mm cannons. While it's not the fastest, doesn't have the greatest rate of climb, it does have something that most P-51s lack: firepower. Gyromancer, 1200 or 2717. That's a lot of hours. And here I am in Premium B51D with my version of the Chuck Yeager Glamorous Glen 3 camouflage on it. It looks pretty good. Kind of proud of that. Just in case anybody wants one, there's plenty of them on Marketplace. Several different, I mean not on Marketplace, on War Thunder Live. Several different versions. I did my own. I am not even going to try to attempt to pronounce that, but 4,848 hours. I'm not even sure what those characters were. They didn't really look Chinese or Japanese. Maybe they were. There we are in the Bearcat again. Tearing shit up. Oops. Sorry, that was one of those there naughty words. I did say I was going to try to keep it PG-13. There's a lot of difference between what PG-13 used to be and what it is now. 5,639 hours for this guy. Bearcat again. I played it a lot because I was trying to finish off the last modifications. I liked her. I've had it for a while, but I just didn't play her that much because I was busy playing the Russian 4.3 and then the German. I like 4.3 battle rating for both air and ground. It seems to be kind of a sweet spot for me. A lot of good vehicles in that battle rating or in that range. This guy. Now, you gotta watch closely. Guess who? It's like 2 minutes later. He doesn't take me too seriously until I do that. It's weird, after a while you start recognizing names. Him and I have exchanged kills probably 15, 20 times now. I thought it deserved a little bit of laughter. He's also in the previous video I made. This was kind of a cheap shot. Of course, I have it happen to me all the time, so I figured all's fair in love and War Thunder. I'm truly beginning to love this ME-109 F4, both the regular one and the drop like this one. My Star of Africa paint job on it. Deepen. 3,265 hours. Here I am trying to get all the mods researched for this first of the P-47D bubble tops. I've done pretty good with the Razorback, but I really find myself liking this version of the P-47. This is 4.0 in arcade. Actually, it flies a lot better than I thought it would. Besides its toughness, dive ability. 5,268 hours. Amazing the amount of time some of these people have in game. They must not have a wife, or if they do, she doesn't care what they do. Yeah, I'm counting that one. I took him out and we took each other out. I'm level 52, he's level 100. It counts. 30, 30. Her and I have encountered each other many times. 1111 hours. Corsair. I grew up watching Black Sheep Squadron and read some books about BMF 214 and Gregory Boyington, so I'm surprised I haven't done a Lula Bell paint job for this plane yet, but it's only a matter of time. She looks pretty good with the Cod Mine Man's decal on there. That big grinning shark's mouth. 1,440 hours for that guy. Uh, hey, and look who's coming in. Here he comes again in a mosquito fighter bomber. Now, granted, we took each other out. I'm counting that one. Yeah, we just killed him. Some people are very, very determined, very persistent. Sometimes you kill one of these hundreds and they get mad and they rage quit. They don't come back in. But then others are they're just bound and determined to do what they're going to do. It's just what you got to be a little thick-skinned to play this game. There's a famous saying: if you can't take a joke, you don't need to be playing War Thunder. Which is true about most things. Don't get upset. Yeah, I felt like that deserved just a little bit of laughter. Back in the B-47D. She dives really well. She don't, which is pretty good because she doesn't climb, but I think she's pretty accurately depicted as far as her limitations in real life. Tough as nails, good firepower, fast in a dive. I guess you can't expect anything that big to climb fast. 1,253 hours for. Oh, finally. Oh, look. A ground vehicle kill. I'm really liking this little tank destroyer. Again, we're in that my beloved 4.3 battle rating bracket. And the farther I get this thing modded out, the more I like it. I have it in the same lineup with the Jet Panther 4. 4,511 hours. Tank Blaster. So many people got some creative names. And then others, well, you know. So I hope everybody has enjoyed watching this and listening to me ramble on. I know that last kill was, it was a cheap one. 1,169 hours. He was only 99, but he was almost 100, so I threw him in. Okay, everybody scored a total of 50,000 hours and averaged out to 2,963 hours played per person. Dylan, I thank you once again for watching, and try to remember to Make somebody smile today if you can. Thank you much.